Today we're watching some of the scariest Teslacam videos we've featured so far. Buckle up for Wham Baam Teslacam's Worst Drivers of New York in 2025. Joseph's mother was taking her daughter to an interview and was using the full self-driving feature on her brand new Tesla Model S. She first encountered the matte black Range Rover before getting on the Prospect Expressway in Brooklyn. And does that license plate say LOL? Well, at the time she didn't really notice it, and why would she? The Range Rover was behind her as the Tesla took them safely to their destination. It wasn't until they'd entered the expressway that she began paying attention to the Range Rover as it tailgated other vehicles in the passing lane. Once a Honda moved over, the Range Rover driver began tailgating a van, finally overtaking it only to get stuck behind a Volvo that wasn't moving fast enough for him. Zooming in reveals the Range Rover driver flipped off the Volvo driver, but while he was distracted by his gesturing, he nearly ran into Joseph's mother's Model S. He tried to take control and swerve back into the passing lane, but his overcorrection sent the Range Rover smashing into both the Tesla and the Honda next to it. The Range Rover driver exited his SUV unhurt and couldn't be bothered to check on Joseph's mother and sister. If he had, he would have discovered they'd both been hurt in the collision and they ended up being transported to the hospital by ambulance. They called Joseph and he came in his own Model S in case they needed help. When he arrived, the Range Rover driver was claiming that the Volvo driver had hit him before fleeing the scene and that's why he lost control. Joseph tried to access the Teslacam footage, but by then the car had shut down, and he wasn't able to remove the storage device containing the footage as it was locked in the glove box. With no way to access the video files, Joseph turned his attention to his relatives and went to see them at the hospital. Both had sustained multiple fractures and other injuries. A few days after the Tesla had been towed to a service center, they opened the glove box and called Joseph so he could come and retrieve the footage. When he watched the video, Joseph discovered the Range Rover driver had lied to the police and the insurance companies. When his insurance provider received a copy of the Teslacam footage, they accepted responsibility immediately. Joseph is now having the police report modified to include the facts revealed by the footage, including that the Range Rover driver lied. His family is also pursuing legal action against the Range Rover driver for the emotional distress his actions caused. Adnan was driving his Model Y on the Verrazano Bridge in New York when a Toyota Camry rear-ended him. The Toyota driver just sped off after the collision. We have to assume the Toyota driver noticed the fender bender, so the hit and run must have been intentional. He messed up in one crucial way though. His business name and phone number were written on the side of his car. Adnan stopped and waited for police to show up, then provided them with his video evidence. He had to hire a lawyer to proceed with his claim since the other driver said he doesn't have insurance. Shimon took his brand new Model 3 straight to a body shop right after taking delivery to get a ceramic coating applied, an expensive protective measure that did nothing to help him from what happened next. Fewer than 24 hours after taking delivery of his 2024 Model 3 Highland, he was rear-ended by a speeding Mitsubishi Outlander at high speed down a highway. When the police arrived, they questioned both drivers to find out how the crash happened. The Mitsubishi driver told them he'd done nothing wrong, aside from failing to see the car ahead of him, of course. This prompted the police to ask Shimon why he'd been in front of the Mitsubishi. Shimon was so new to his Tesla that he didn't know how to use the Teslacam feature yet. Later, after finding the footage, it proved crucial for the police investigation and his insurance claim. The Mitsubishi driver's insurance provider took full responsibility. Sadly, the Tesla was deemed a total loss, but the other driver's insurance coverage maxed out at $25,000 US. In the end, Shimon's own insurance coverage had to cover the rest. Sean was driving down 6th Avenue in New York City when he witnessed road rage between a yellow cab driver and a delivery cyclist. After they both stopped and exchanged words, the cab driver basically pushed the delivery guy with his taxi. The cyclist retaliated by taking the yellow cab's side view mirror home as a souvenir. Okay, to be fair, he only punched it off, but at that point, the passenger of the taxi had had enough and jumped out. So did the cabbie, but by then, the delivery guy was long gone. We're not sure who won in this altercation. Maybe nobody did. This submitter was driving his Model Y with full self-driving enabled when his Tesla slowed down for a construction zone. The driver of the black VW Jetta following our submitter didn't follow suit. After bouncing off our submitter's Tesla, the Jetta collided with a semi-truck, then ricocheted back into the Tesla, pushing it into the grass in the median. Many first responders, including sheriff's deputies, state troopers, ambulances, the highway department, and tow trucks, all arrived at the scene. Eventually, traffic was directed around the collision scene on the right shoulder while an investigation was conducted and while cleanup was underway. Miraculously, both the Jetta driver and our submitter were able to walk away without any serious injuries. The investigation uncovered what really happened, and dashcam footage provided by another witness proved crucial to discovering the cause of the collision. The footage shows the witness driving at 75 miles per hour when the Jetta passed them at an even higher speed. The Jetta swerved into the left shoulder before the collision, and our submitter believes this was likely caused by distracted or impaired driving. The footage also reveals that the Jetta driver didn't brake until they were within a single car length of our submitter's Tesla. It's likely they were traveling around 80 miles per hour at the time of the collision. The investigation is still ongoing, but in the meantime, both vehicles have been deemed total losses. Considering the abundance of video footage, we're guessing the insurance companies won't have any problem determining who was at fault. Joe and his wife were waiting at a red light in Albany, New York. See that dump truck with a raised bed in the construction zone? Evidently, the driver didn't realize the bed was raised. When it caught on some overhead power lines, it ripped down multiple power poles while transformers exploded. Joe and his wife heard the loud explosions but didn't realize where they'd come from until they got home and reviewed their Teslacam footage. They sent the footage to the power company and the construction company just in case they needed it, no doubt delighting the driver of the dump truck. Philip was driving his Model Y down a New York highway when a reckless BMW driver behind him lost control, causing a chain reaction collision. It's hard to tell thanks to a break in the video files, but Philip told us a total of 4 vehicles were involved. The last one was a van that rear-ended another vehicle during the chaos. Ethan had been traveling behind a vehicle hauling a boat on a trailer for the past several miles, and they seemed to be driving normally with nothing out of the ordinary. Suddenly, the vacation was about to be ruined. Ethan noticed the driver started drifting onto the shoulder. Thanks to a recent storm, there was no shoulder. The trailer's wheels got caught on the jagged edge of the road, spinning it and the truck across both lanes. Ethan later learned the whole thing had been caused by a tire going flat in the worst possible place for it to happen, thanks to the missing shoulder. Ethan asked the couple in the truck how he could help, and they asked him to call 911 for them. Ethan shared his footage with them and stayed to give a statement to first responders. The sheriff's office later called him to request a copy of his Teslacam footage so they could determine whether the driver or the roadway was at fault. What do you think? Is this the first video we've featured of a road being responsible for a collision? Tenzin was charging his Model Y at a public charging station in New York City. Early in the morning, he received a notification that charging had been interrupted. When he reviewed his Sentry mode footage, he found out why. Evidently, Superman had decided to unplug his car as well as another that had been charging. Being such a strong superhero, he determined that the best way to remove the charging cables was to just rip them straight out of the cars. The charging station plug was damaged and no longer works, but the charging port of his Tesla still works fine. He called the charging station owner to report the incident, but they told him that crimes should be reported to the police. When Tenzin called the police, they told him they couldn't send anyone out to take a report due to a shift change and he'd need to come make a report in person. When he did, they told him they wouldn't take a report at all since his car wasn't damaged and that the charging station owner would need to do it. At that point, Tenzin just dropped the whole thing and continued with his day. This submitter was driving their Model 3 on a wet, winding road in New York after a rainstorm. Another driver took the curve way too fast for the wet conditions, slid over the double line, and crashed into the side of our submitter's Tesla. The other driver then took off, leaving our submitter with a repair bill of just over $10,000 US. This story didn't have quite the satisfying resolution though. Our submitter's Teslacam didn't capture a clear shot of the offender's license plate, so he had to make a claim with his own insurance provider and pay his deductible out of his own pocket. Mirror, mirror on the road, what's with all the broken mirrors in this episode? Alex was visiting Beacon Overlook in New York, and his Tesla's navigation directed him to go off-road. With the route ahead getting increasingly slippery, he couldn't make it very far. Alex pulled over to avoid blocking the road for anyone coming down, then went the rest of the way on foot. As Alex was returning to his Tesla after visiting the overlook, he got a notification on his phone before hearing a car alarm begin echoing through the woods. When he got to his car, he found a huge crack in his windshield. When he checked his Sentry mode footage, he immediately recognized the guy who'd smashed it with a rock. He told us he was baffled because the guy had seemed really cool when they'd interacted at the overlook. He'd been swimming in the local water reservoir, and they exchanged some words about how beautiful it was just before Alex started heading back to his car. After Alex had been walking for a few minutes, the guy passed him on his bike, even wishing Alex a good day. Only 10 or 15 minutes later, he'd be smashing the windshield of Alex's car. Alex filed a police report. Predictably, the police didn't have high hopes for identifying the vandal. Alex is hoping that one of our viewers might recognize him. It sure would be nice if Alex didn't have to pay his deductible for something that isn't even his fault, and hopefully we can stop this guy from doing something like this ever again.
Wham Baam Teslacam. Hope you're satisfied.